Anyway, hey, let me get to let me take a break here. I want to actually take some phone calls and stuff. I see Eric the actor is on there. I don't have time. You know what it is? He just goes on for 20 minutes.
Well, you told him, yesterday was his birthday, and you said you didn't have much time. He's calling in with plenty.
Yeah, but I got a ton of tape and stuff to get to. I'd give him a minute, but he's just...
He never gets done in a minute.
Let me take him down to the homosexual room. Eric, let's go down to the homosexual room. How about it?
Hi.
What? Eric? Hello?
Eric? Did he hang up?
No, maybe he hung up.
I think he said bye, Howard, which is really funny because...
Because I was going to bring him down the homosexual room?
I got an email from Johnny Fratto saying that we're calling at 6:30. We have a major announcement. He wanted to announce something, and the homosexual scared him away.
Wow. Oh, that's
he could always say no. Yeah, but did you explain to him that my phones are broken and the only one working is down in the homosexual room?
I will tell him.
Oh, Johnny.
That's
Johnny.
Asleep?
They called in together, so Johnny fell asleep, and Eric just hung up.
Oh, what a team.
What a team. That's his agent. Wow, listen to Johnny. He's so sleep deprived. He's got young kids, and he's an old dude like me, He did the second wife, and they had 2 kids, and fucking guy's exhausted. Now he's got like the whole Eric the actor situation going on.
He's got so many different, Eric's like another child.
That's the sound of a beaten man. Listen to that.
That's a lion.
Could you sleep through that, Rob? Like if your husband was making that kind of noise,
I would move to another room.
Get separate bedrooms.
Yeah, back in Victorian times, they had it right. Oh, God.
Wow. That's some heavy fucking sleep. Dude, I'm so jealous. I got up at 2 o'clock this morning. I went to bed at 10. I woke up at 2. I've had 4 hours. And me, I'm neurotic about sleep.
Right.
Like, I don't go, hey, I just needed 4 hours. But and then I got up and watched the Bachelor finale. Watched the fucking broads go crazy over this guy. Meanwhile, I still don't know what this guy does for a living. That was my point. I mean, like, he hasn't worked in 2 years, I assume, because he's been on The Bachelor. Romancing.
I'm sorry, Howard. I'm listening to John.
Sorry. It's hard to compete with that. Hey, you know what? I want to see how long Johnny snores for. You want to just let me play the commercials and
keep going.
Yeah, what do I got to do? A live thing here?
If you'd like, sure.
Sure. What do you mean if I like? Do I have a choice?
Sure.
Oh, I do? You mean
I can play a pre-record first, then you can do a live.
Yeah, but I got to do them. Okay.
Do it.
Identity Guard has something perfect for you. I'll lower the music so we can hear Johnny snoring. Identity Guard has something perfect for you. You do just about anything to protect your children, right? What about protecting their identities? You may not know that identity theft targeting children is on the rise. Well, now you've got
What's
some
that music under you, Howard.
Well, now you've got some help for that. It's called KidShore, an innovative service from Identity Guard. KidShore monitors your child's information, looking for data such as bank account numbers attached to their social security numbers. Identity theft can happen anytime, even when you're just registering your kids for a sports team or school. You can now get the protection you and your kids need from the company with world-class patented technology that's been trusted by millions of Americans and even by some of the leading financial institutions.
He sounds like he's got a thorn in his paw.
Identity Guard is committed to keeping you, your family, and your... It sounds like Life of Pi, that fucking tiger. Pi! Pi, don't die. I will save you. Pi, please.
Richard Parker, don't eat me.
Richard Parker. Oh, yeah, right. The tiger's name is Richard Parker. Richard Parker.
His name is Pi.
Richard Parker, this is Pi. You are my only link to civilization.
We're going to have to learn to live together.
Johnny Parker. Now I don't hear him.
He went back down into the bottom of the ship.
Yeah. Wait, don't tell me. This is Johnny's best appearance. Sometimes he can ramble on.
That's right.
We called Eric back, by the way.
What happened?
He's not going. He says, I'm not going into his room. I'm not doing his bit.
He won't go in the homosexual room?
No.
But that's the only phone that works.
I know.
Morning. It's the only phone I have down here. Too bad.
Johnny's sleeping very soundly in the homo room.
Johnny's down here with me. He didn't even care. I'm having my way with him.
Eric's going to call me later and yell at me that he had a major announcement that you wouldn't let him make.
Well, what am I going to do? So, fuck it. He's such a baby. Just come down there with me and fuck around a little bit. Man-on-man love. Hey, you know what? As long as we're down here in the homosexual room, let me enter Johnny, see if I can make him pregnant. Let me pull his pants down. Okay. Let me see if I can put my... Let me see if I can open up his ass with these clamps.
Be at the door.
Let me see. Here we go. Stretch him out a little. So far, he doesn't feel a thing. All right. You know what, Johnny? This could be considered rape. Let me close him back up.
Right. You're not getting permission.
Right. I know better. No means no. I get it. All right, I'm closing him back up. That wasn't right. Put his pants up. Put his zipper back up. Thank you. Anyway, Identity Guard is committed to keeping you, your family, and your children safe.
Identity Guard.
Please, no one tell Johnny I did that. You ever see on the internet those goat videos, like the goat singing to Guns N' Roses and stuff? That's what Johnny sounds like when he snores. IdentityGuard.com. Your identity and your kids' identities are counting on you. We'll be back in a flash.
Now with the new Hopper from Dish, you...
Hello? Johnny?
He must have shifted or something.
Yeah. Probably turned his head, right?
Yeah.
Should I hang up on Johnny, or you want to hear more snoring? Because it's kind of distracting in a certain way.
Oh, what's he doing now?
Johnny.
Go.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Do we have Eric?
No, Eric hung up because I wanted to bring him into the homosexual room.
So he hung up on it? Well,
I brought you down. Hey, listen, I might as well come clean. I brought you down to the homosexual room, and I unzipped your pants.
I didn't want to go.
Johnny.
Oh, all right.
I unzipped your pants, and I opened up your ass, and then I thought that was like rape, so I closed up your ass and zipped up your pants, so I didn't have sex with you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's all right.
I just really wasn't into it.
Dude, you really had no say. You were asleep. Dude, you've been snoring into the phone for the last...
Oh, my God.
Hello?
Well, did Eric give what we called about?
No, he hung up on me because I mentioned homosexual room, and he just went out the door.
All right, well, then I guess I got to do it.
Go ahead.
Eric wants to now be called Eric the Midget.
What?
What?
He is accepting the name Eric the Midget.
But I thought he thought midget was demeaning.
He knows it's demeaning. But he's also figured out that if he wants to sue some of the people that are making products and things, he can't sue them if he's not Eric the Midget.
Are people using
on the advice of my lawyer said he has to.
Johnny,
lawyer Scott Hervey, he has to accept the name Eric the Midget.
But Johnny, he doesn't own the name. He's never trademarked it, and I'm the guy who came up with the name Eric the Midget. How does he have a claim to that name even?
I'm saying you're the one who has the claim because you gave him the midget.
Right.
You're the one who deemed him Eric the Midget, but since he doesn't claim it at all, people are making T-shirts and hats and all kinds of things that he doesn't get anything for.
Wait, does Johnny have the worst phone?
Likeness.
Yeah, he was clear when he was snoring.
Yeah, you were clear when you were snoring. Now you're talking. You're like underwater or something.
Maybe it's just me.
I don't know.
There you go.
I'll walk over here.
Yeah, walk over there.
Yeah, I'm going to walk over here, right over here. But hold on. You get my thing here.
So Eric is now Eric the Midget again?
Better now?
Yeah.
Is it better now?
Yeah, much better. Eric the Midget is now Eric. He's now Eric the Midget.
Eric the Midget. He is Eric the Midget. From here on in, he is Eric the Midget.
Well, I got to hear it directly from him. You know, I mean, this is
sure
crazy.
He will call in, and then you can ask him, are you Eric the Midget? He will have to say yes.
And what products are out there on the market as Eric the Midget?
Howard, you wouldn't believe it. There are T-shirts, cups, hats.
Wow.
Some guy had keychains made that were like little keychains that were his. They're like little miniature things of his body.
You know what's funny now?
Yeah.
I'm so used to calling him Eric the actor that now I'm going to piss him off by calling him Eric the actor. And he's going to yell at me and go, hey, I'm Eric the midget.
You got to call me Eric the midget.
Yeah,
Or ETM. He made me include ETM in there too.
Wow. All right, Johnny. I got
Howard, on the May 8th, he's going to actually be in New York for an event, a charity event.
Great.
That he was
Bring him
brought
in.
to. So he will be.
Oh, here he is. Hold on, Johnny.
Here he comes.
Is this really true, Eric? You're now Eric the midget?
Yes, but I would like to be referred to as the actor formerly known as Eric the Midget.
No,
we don't have all day.
Yeah, that's no. No, I'm calling you Eric the actor.
We got used to that.
You're not Eric the midget. You're Eric the actor. That's what you made me call you, and that's what I'm calling you.
He won't call you Eric the Midget. What the fuck is the world going crazy? What happened? this is you just faced your biggest fear, and it wasn't even there.
Yep.
Holy fucking shit!
You realize if Eric wins these lawsuits, he might pull in as upwards of $300.
Oh, that's wonderful.
True.
Yep. Eric, how much money do you stand to win in court with the Eric the Midget name?
I have no idea. There are people saying that they're making a lot more than what you just had off of selling items.
So you're selling out your soul and your beliefs
for a few
shekels.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Go right out. Sold out Buzz Cave and Eric got right on it.
Oh, my goodness.
Some woman wrote an article the other day that I shouldn't call Gary the retard, or Wendy the retard, that...
They're worse than retarded?
She was like, saying, hey, that's a bad word, retarded. So I was like, oh, I didn't even know that. I mean, okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to call Gary and tell him from now on he's Gary the academically challenged adult. And let me hear him say it.
Hey, I'm Gary the... What?
But it made me feel bad, the article. I was like, hey, I'm not going to bum anyone.
Did we get kicked out of Canada for that?
Yeah, I think so. Hey, we lost Canada. And then I finally, Eric was after me. Eric the Midget's a negative name. Midget. I said, okay, man, you want to be Eric the actor? You're Eric the actor. Now he's calling me up. He wants to be Eric the Midget.
Right.
Well, and they're not accepting it.
Right.
You're going to be Eric the actor no matter what.
At the end of January, the show, Jeff Probst's afternoon show, interviewed the guy that's known as Shorty Rossi, and he himself said 3 things. You do not pat little people on the head, you do not call them midgets, and you do not call them dwarfs.
So then why are you selling out and calling yourself Eric the Midget?
Well, to stop these idiots from profiting.
And now you're telling me I can't even tap you on the head anymore and pet you?
You can do
What the fuck is it? I'm doing it. I don't care. I'm not giving up petting
Let
you.
us pat you on the head, will you?
What was the last thing? I didn't even understand that.
You can't.
If Howard wants to put you on the fucking head, let him. What's the difference?
What do you care? It's human touch. How much of that do you get? What is the third thing you said? Oh, you shouldn't say dwarf either.
Oh, my God. What? He was asking us to call him dwarf.
I don't like that word dwarf anyway. I don't even know why Eric likes that word dwarf.
The word is little person.
I think midget is the best word because it just means miniature.
Yeah, but if you were a midget, you wouldn't want to be called that, evidently. Like, you'd feel shitty that
Would I want to be called a little person?
Yes, because
a little person sounds more demeaning than midget.
Johnny, at least you're
like
still being noticed as a person. depending upon whether you're little or you're not,
people who call you
you'll be recognized
don't know
as
your
a person.
I'm getting confused. Can we still toss you?
No.
Oh. What happened to that whole thing where you get a little person and toss them across the room? You can't do that?
That went out
Fred would be all over
like a Florida case. There was a Florida case over the last year where...
Remember we had that little guy come
we
in?
have Bold and the Beautiful stuff, and then I'm going to give you a little hint on something else that's happening for Eric the Midget. We have a movie, a feature movie by a giant writer.
A giant? Now, can you call him a giant?
Yes.
I don't even know.
All right, listen. Hey, guys, I got to go, all right?
How big the guy is. I don't know. He's a giant in his field. Can I say that?
Yeah, quickly. Just give me the information because I got to go. This is...
Well, Bold and the Beautiful and the upcoming announcement about Eric being in maybe a major
movie.
Let me just get the announcement. Is Eric the actor going to be on Bold and the Beautiful, and when?
Eric the Midget will be on Bold and the Beautiful.
Actor.
And what were you saying, Eric? Eric the what? Eric?
Formerly known as... The
I don't hear Eric
known as Eric the Midget.
I don't even hear Eric calling himself Eric the Midget. He's going through all kinds of machinations.
Call yourself Eric the Midget so he believes you, will you?
What's your name, young man?
Eric the Midget.
Wow. Never thought I'd hear this. Holy man.
I know, I'm a little taken back myself.
Oh, my God.
I don't know what to think.
This is crazy. All right, hey, guys, I got to go. When is Bold and the Beautiful?
For this very thing.
He's going to shoot Bold and the Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, he's shooting? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Call us when Bold and the Beautiful is on and when you're ready to make the announcement about the movie, okay, guys?
You got
Okay,
it.
but real quick, one thing that Johnny did not say was the fact that the whole thing of the charity event is not completely written in stone because I...
All right. Thank you.
Clearance from my doctor.
All right, if you're here, you're here. If you're not,
if
you're
we
not.
see you, we see you. Okay, bye.
Eric, the rude, obnoxious, and annoying midget.
The entire thing with the charity is not exactly 100%.
Eric, the ridiculous midget.
Wow.
I still have to clear it.
He's got a whole thing going on. Can't get that little bugger down in the gay room there. Cannot get him to go down with me. I had Johnny down there, but he didn't know it. That's
I know.
wrong.
Johnny slept his way through the homo room.
Yes. Shit. Johnny looked so fucking hot with his pants off, and I had his asshole completely open. I can't believe I was able to maintain my composure and stop myself.
You know, that shows a good deal of self-control.
I'm trying to teach young people out there. Heterosexual and homosexual. You can't take someone when they're fully asleep. I had them wide open. Could have done whatever I wanted. Johnny has the ass of an athlete, Robin. Did you see it?
The way he was sleeping, I don't know if he'd have awakened through the whole thing.
Not with my little chubby. I don't think it would have bothered anybody.